the TOEFL test, identifying the right conclusion is more just than reading. It's about understanding the whole message.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, I'm Rahmadani Surini with student ID number 241011722027. And in this video, I will share my understanding on some TOEFL skills that I visited in the posted presentation of English 2 course yesterday. This topic is essential for test takers who want to improve their accuracy and understanding in the exam. So let's take a closer look at how conclusion works in TOEFL material. The material I will explain covers listening, reading, and structures, with 3 material in each skill. Okay, the first skill that I will explain is listening. I visited 3 posters at listening skill, that is listen for empathic expression of surprise, listen for idioms, and anticipate topics for long conversation. So let's check it out. Empathic expression of surprise is an expression of shock or surprise that implies the speaker did not expect he said to be true. And usually the answer of this material question is the opposite of what is mentioned in the question. For example, I just got 600 on the test. Then you did pass. What had the woman assumed? A, B, C, or D? And the answer is A. Because the woman thinks the man did not pass the test, but the truth is the man passed the test. Next, listen for idioms. Idioms is a phrase or expression whose the meaning cannot be understood from the literal meanings by its individual words. For example, I have to take advanced biology from biology Professor Stanton next semester. Don't worry, it's piece of cake. What does the woman mean? A, B, C, or D? Yes, and the right answer is C, because a piece of cake is an idiom that means very easy. Next, now I will explain anticipate the topics for a long conversation. This material is about guessing a topic from a long conversation with listening by looking to the answer choices and read the contextual clues. For example, in the following example, the words that appear most often are Raphael and fish, which means that the topic of the conversation is about Raphael's fish. Now let's move to the second skill, that is reading skill. And the first material I will explain is answer mind idea question. Maybe you're already familiar with this material. So this material discuss how strategize to answer mind idea question, which often appear in forms like this. And the strategies you can do is read the question first, of course. After that, read the contextual information, then the skimming and scanning techniques. You can also summarize the text while you're reading and then forget to scan the keyword of the text. Easy, right? Or maybe not really. Next. Now, I will talk about determine tone or purpose. What does it mean? So, this material is about identifying tone and purpose in the passage. Tone reflects the author's attitude toward the writing, such as serious, humorous, angry, or happy. Meanwhile, purpose is the reason why the authors write the text, usually to inform, pursue, or entertain the readers. For example, and the right answer for this question is B and C because it's already mentioned in the questions. Next. Reading definition from structural clues. Sometimes we don't know the meaning of word, but we can guess it from context clues like synonym, definition, or example in the sentence. For example, like this.
And the correct answer is reward instead of gift because the first positive reinforcement in the passage refers to something given to encourage or increase good behavior. Therefore, reward is the most accurate choice in the context of behavioral psychology.
Okay, and then last but not least, we have structure skills including object of preposition, noun clause collectors, and distinguish countable and uncountable nouns. Let's move to the first material, object of preposition. This material explains that an object of a preposition is the noun, pronoun, gerund, or noun clause that comes directly after a preposition and completes the prepositional phrase. It is important to understand that the object of preposition is not the subject of the sentence. To identify a prepositional object, we should find the preposition first, such as in, on, at, with, by, and etc. And then look at the word or phrase that follows it. If it is a noun or similar structures, it functions as the object. For example, like in the school or with Tom, where school and Tom are the object of their respective preposition. Okay, now I will explain about noun clause collectors. It's a group of words that function as nouns in a sentence. These clauses can act as a subject, object, or complement. Common non-clause characters include if, that, whether, who, whom, whose, which, what, and when. This shows that non-clause are often used in indirect questions and statements. For example, instead of saying, is she here? Non-clause would be if she is here, as in, I don't know if she is here. These structures help create more complex and formal sentences. Next, distinguish countable and uncountable nouns. This is about the difference between countable and uncountable nouns in English. Countable nouns refer to things that can be counted individually, like apple or book, and have both singular and plural forms, often using articles a or an, and plural endings like s or es. Meanwhile, uncountable nouns refer to things that cannot be counted individually, like money or water, and are always singular, often using phrases like a piece of or much. For example,
I bought three at the market yesterday. What's the answer? A, B, C, or D? Yaps, and the answer is B, because in the question mentioned 3, which means countable, and apples is countable nouns with plural forms, meanwhile rice, water, and sugar is uncountable nouns.
in conclusion, every skills in the TOEFL material is important because each one plays a crucial role in helping test takers succeed in the exam. I think that's all about the explanation of my understanding of some TOEFL skills. I hope this video can be helpful for you to improve your understanding about TOEFL skills. Thank you for watching and see you at the next time. Bye bye.